Hi everyone, it's Susan from SusanWinter.net. I'm continuing with your viewer request today, and I want to thank my subscribers and thank you all of the wonderful people who make such wonderful commentary after each video. I do appreciate that. So this one has to do with that really pesky issue of an ex who keeps kind of sneaking in on the person that you like and coming in through social media. This is a big thing. I've had a couple of clients that have gotten very, very upset with this. So let me read this from Cliff, and he says, "Hi, Susan. I love your videos. They're really helpful to me, and I enjoy watching them. My question I'd like you to answer in the video is about the ex-boyfriend. I like a girl, but I fear her ex-boyfriend is still on her radar and keeps appearing in all her social media, liking and commenting on every post. How do I deal with not letting this bother me? Thank you, Cliff." Okay, so Cliff, there's just one thing that you said here, and again, because I can't talk to you personally, you said, I like a girl. Now, to be honest, if all you do is like her and you're not currently dating her, you don't have a whole lot you can say. And I'm sorry about that, but she is, unless she is sexually exclusive with you and you are in something that you can both identify as a thing or a relationship. If you're not there, then you don't really have a stance to be able to question this. Now, another question is, are you mutual friends with her so that you're both, do you have a platform by which you could mention the ex to her? Or are you going to look like the creepy stalker that just notices because you're watching this person's social media pages, but you're not a friend? So if you're a friend already, and you're already somebody who is involved with her, and you would be on her social media page and commenting as well, then you may want to phrase it this way. I see that your ex, he's always on there. And so, yeah, he's pretty active on your page, makes a lot of comments. You two getting back together again? That's a way around it. But let's say, for example, that you're in a relationship. It doesn't sound like you are, Cliff, but let's say that you are in a relationship. This is what's really difficult. And this is bothersome. And I think my guys get bothered by this even more so than the women. We expect that a female would feel kind of like, what's she doing? But I think guys have a real problem with this because they're trying to be modern. They're trying to not look like I'm some controlling macho guy. But they see another man's intentions are not good. And come to think of it, I think I've had 3 or 4 very extensive conversations on this topic with my male clients. And that means 3 or 4 clients that this has been a problem for. And they're in a long-term relationship, like over a year, to me, over a year. One is 1 year, the other is 2 years, the other is 2 years. So they have every right to question their mate. Now, to be truthful, unless there was a horrific event, it would be hard to say to somebody, by the way, ban them from your page. Are they still linked as friends so that they're speaking back and forth? Or does the person that you like, that you're involved with, have an open page so anybody can comment? So I tried to describe this to one of my clients as the mosquito at the picnic. How serious is it? Are you an ex for good reason? Do you know anything about the story? What's your partner telling you? So it's like you're having a great picnic with your partner and this pesky mosquito keeps it's not going to ruin your meal, but you're irritated by it. A very thoughtful discussion with your partner may include dialogue that says, I trust you, and I trust what we have, and I love what we have. But I've got to tell you, all this commentary that Bob has on your page and liking this and liking that, it's, he's pushing it. I mean, it looks like he kind of wants you back, and that makes me uncomfortable. And I'm having an internal battle. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. you're not doing anything, but it's irritating to me as the present person in your life. It's disrespectful because a guy can tell when a guy has designs on a woman. So start with that discussion. And ask your partner what could be done about it. And you need to go through each degree of what she would be willing to do. Maybe she's like, this is my friend, I don't have a problem with him, you've got a problem with it, that's a bit of a discussion. Then you have to try and have your partner understand what the impact is to you, that it makes you feel uncomfortable. And explain there are going to be things that bother you, that I can't comprehend. And to me, it's a non-issue. But if you tell me it's an issue, then I also have to honor it. And I'd ask you to just be mindful of it. If you are speaking to him, have a conversation that says, look, I'm newly in a partnership, or I've got a steady guy, and all that commentary and stuff. Let's let this die down for a while. Let's just not do it socially. Do you mind just respecting my privacy? So those are some of the discussions you can have. And Cliff, I hope this helps you sort it out. Much of this depends on where you are in your relationship. How close you are defines how much you actually have an ability to speak to this situation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, those of you who are working with me on Magnifi. I love working with you. Thank you, those of you who are booking me through the consultation page on my website, susanwinter.net. I look forward to more of your video requests and have a wonderful week. Take care now.